What's up, Cancer? It's Amelia at 143 Tarot. This is going to be your immediate future reading. So this is the 31st of December. So for, I guess, the beginning, first week of January. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. If you're looking for a personal reading, I'll have a brand new menu up on Instagram, and that will be listed in the description box below. And anything in these messages can be vice versa, so don't yell at me. All right, let's get started. For Cancer, for the immediate future, I dropped. What do you need to release? You tell me. One second, let me get the dogs over here. Sorry about that. Okay. There we go. The answers you need are coming. Expect powerful change, and conclusions are within reach. So Cancer, it looks like going into the next week, you have, maybe you've been waiting on someone to respond to you. I'm a Cancer. I know I asked someone out for coffee, and I'm kind of waiting for them to make a move now. Expect powerful change. So maybe as a result of some action that you've taken towards the end of this year, that is almost over, 2020, whatever it was that you did was the catalyst for some change, and you're going to see kind of maybe what the entire year of work that you did is going to, what the culmination of that's going to be. So let's clarify. The answers you need are coming. Very, very interesting. Okay. So, it seems like there is, somebody that in the past maybe wasn't putting the work in this relationship. Maybe it's a Libra, and you're finally seeing, why that was, or, moving past that, overthinking it, and, maybe taking a chance on a new beginning, because I actually know exactly what this is. Whoever this person was, it was like they made you feel alone, or you're alone right now as a result of the end of whatever this relationship was. And maybe, you were kind of with the Page of Swords, looking them up online, or, they were looking you up online, and whatever it was that you found, made you realize that, whoever this person was, they weren't who you thought they were. And they weren't, your dream come true. You weren't their empress, and they weren't your love, or, vice versa. And you're finally, feeling like you made the right decision and walking away from whatever this was. So for some of you, this has already happened. I know for me it has. Okay, so the answers you need are coming. Let's clarify that. That's so interesting. Okay, let's move. Okay. So, yeah, so basically, this person wasn't putting in the work for a long-term family situation. And, instead of overthinking this moving forward, you're just kind of what's meant for me is supposed to be for me, and everything will be fine. And I think, there was still a part of you that was holding on to this person regardless of maybe the way they've behaved, which is obviously very, very badly. And now you just kind of let it go, and you're like, well, it wasn't meant to be. And it wasn't meant to be because, what's that saying that it's either God or the universe, they remove people from your life because they hear conversations that you don't hear. It's kind of like that. So you realize that this person isn't even worth fighting for. They're not what you want. You're moving forward. They don't have the same values as you. And you're taking all the love that you poured into this person, and you're continuing to pour it back into yourself. So I like that. Okay, let's move forward here. Expect powerful change. Let's clarify that. I hope you all are going to have a really super safe New Year's Eve. I'm not doing this. Expect powerful change for Cancer. Okay. Okay, so even though maybe you were working on yourself throughout the time that you and this person have been apart, there was still a piece of you that kind of like hoped that they would come back. And, you know, potentially they might if they haven't yet, but you'll have to let me know in the comment box. Maybe they're coming back and you're just like, no, thank you. I don't see that here, but, you know, take it as it resonates. There was a piece of you that wanted this person to come back correctly and, you know, tell you how sorry they were for their behavior and things like that. But over time, I think you just kind of like let that go. Like it's almost as if they took too long and you were just like, okay, well, you know, whatever, I'm just going to move on with my life and try to, you know, manifest whatever it is that I want. And when you did that with the Wheel of Fortune, it turned in your favor. So maybe you received abundance and from a financial perspective, maybe, you know, you met someone to be in a new relationship, you know, whatever it is that happened as a result of you walking away, because whoever this person was, it was like you were the star, not them, but they wanted to be the star. And in their mind, there wasn't enough room for you both to be one. There was only one star and it wasn't you. But the truth is that it actually was. So, in not being victorious in the relationship with this person, what you learned from a lesson perspective was to love yourself. And whatever it was that you found out, you know, just furthered that you made the right decision. And, you know, maybe you blocked this person or something like that. But whatever it was, you walking away and what you learned, you're just like, oh my God, this person is just like awful. And you know, they have their own lessons to learn, and that's not your job. So, conclusions are within reach. Let's clarify that. Conclusions are within reach for Cancer, the beginning of January 2021. Belle, stop. Interesting. So what you learned from this situation was, you know, back when you were with this person, I don't think you knew how to manifest exactly what it was that you want, or even maybe what it was that you wanted, either in a person or either in a career, anything like that. And so what happened was it kept you stuck. You weren't manifesting also potentially because, you know, maybe maybe this person made more money than you, and, you know, you were raised to just kind of like cater to your husband/wife's career. But regardless of that, it was like you know, putting all of your eggs into their basket and not your own basket led to you being kind of like just a lack of passion and a lot of, you know, spats and minor battles, you know, because that's not really who you are. You're a star, you know? So you spent a lot of time kind of like wondering why you couldn't be like a dream team or a power couple, but it was because of this person. So they left you out in the cold. Your heart was broken. You figured out they weren't the right person for you. And then life moved on. You thought maybe you couldn't live without this person, but you can, and you will. And that was what was divinely guided to happen here. So let me know down below in the description box what your story is. I'd love to hear that, and I'll share mine with you as well in the description, or in the comment box. Not description. I want to say description, but it's actually comment. Okay. So what's the outcome now that Cancer's moving forward and the Wheel of Fortune has turned? What's the outcome for Cancer now that they learned this awful thing someone did? You're no longer waiting for this person to come back. You're no longer, giving to things that don't serve you. You have regained your passion after just a period of heartbreak and sadness and putting other people before yourself. And now you're not apologizing for it. And that's great. So let's get some final advice for you before we close this one out. For Cancer, first week of January 2021. For Cancer. Live your bliss, and that's what you're doing. Learn from your mistakes. You're the prize, not them. And love is your energy. Do not apologize for loving whoever this was with your whole heart, or for loving really anyone with your whole heart for that matter. You were meant to go through this for your greater good and for you to ascend to a higher and happier level and see the joy in things and realize that, you know, you don't have to live in a lack perspective in your life. You have everything you need. So, Cancer, this has been your first week in January tarot reading. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out Instagram if you're looking for a personal reading. Just go ahead and message me there because my website's under construction. And we'll see you next time. Bye.